Okay, in this video, we want to find the inverse transform for the function fs is equal to 1 minus 2s divided by s squared plus 4s plus 5. And in the right, we have the reference table that we went over a couple of videos back. And so this is what we're going to do. We'll say fs is equal to 1 minus 2s divided by, we won't divide by this because nothing would relate to that. And so we would say, and typically this actually could occur for you, we would do s plus 2 squared plus 1. Where we just focus, we're saying s plus 2 squared to get this, s squared plus 4s, and we would also get plus 4. And so we need to add 1 to get 5, because s plus 2 squared would be s squared plus 4s plus 4, and that's why we need to add 1. And so we could say that this is equivalent to 1 divided by s plus 2 squared plus 1 minus 2 parentheses s plus 2 divided by s plus 2 squared plus 1. And you may ask, why are we just adding s plus 2? In a moment we'll go over that. But since we're adding plus 2 here, and we don't have it here, we don't have negative 4, we need to add plus 4 so it would cancel out. So plus 4 divided by s plus 2 squared plus 1. And so now all of this is equivalent to this. And just a recap to show you why, minus 2s minus 4 plus 4. So that would cancel out this minus 4. And so now we will group this. So 1 plus 4 is 5 divided by s plus 2 squared plus 1 minus 2 parentheses s plus 2 divided by s plus 2 squared plus 1. And now we'll go over why we did all of this. This is because we want to get something to match this table. So 5 divided by s plus 2 squared plus 1, this right here, is very close to this. Because essentially this is saying 5 times 1 divided by s plus 2 squared plus 1, where 5 is on the outside, where we're multiplying this by 5. And so for this right here, b divided by s minus a squared plus b squared. And so we know, for us, a would be negative 2, because s minus parentheses minus 2. So we know that a is negative 2. And we know b is 1, so plus 1. And so, because this we can say that this is 5 is on the outside, multiply 1. So it's as though 5 is on the outside and we have a 1 right here. And that's why we know that this part right here will correlate with this. And so this is going to be 5e raised to negative 2t. 5 on the outside, e raised to negative 2t. Sine b we said was 1, so sine 1 times t, so it's sine t. And so this is this part. And next we have minus 2 parentheses s plus 2 divided by s plus 2 squared plus 1. And this right here will correlate with this. We know that, okay, we already went over a, s minus parentheses minus 2, that's why a is negative 2. And b here is also 1, b is going to be 1. And on the top numerator, we have s minus a. So this and this. And on the outside, we're multiplying by 2. And so this would correlate with minus 2e raised to negative 2t, because a is negative 2. Cosine b is 1, so cosine t. And so we'll go over 2 more questions where we're doing the exact same thing. We're kind of manipulating this into something like this, so it would match this. But this is our final answer, and that's all we need to do.